What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? I hope you guys are having a fabulous freaking day. We are in a 2017 Dodge Ram pick-me-up truck, and we're getting ready to dyno tune this big beast. It's lifted. I'm gonna pull the camera out, show you all around it. Excuse me, got a little indigestion. But I'm going to show you the outside of it. It's a beautiful white vehicle. We have it on the dyno. We're going to explain why we only tune trucks in second gear. Even though this might be a 6-speed, I think it's a 6-speed transmission, we're not going to be dynoing it in its 1-to-1 gear ratio, which is 1-to-1 gear ratio for this, I think, if I remember correctly, is 4th or 5th gear in this particular truck. We will not be doing that. I'm gonna show you kind of why real quick as we're tuning this vehicle and everything. But hope you guys are excited for the video. Don't forget to do me a big favor: subscribe, share, follow, all that fun jazz, and let's get going. All right, guys, here she is, big giant Ram pick-me-up truck on the 224 dyno jet. As you can see, these tires are right on the freaking edge of the rollers. She is riding close, but she'll be fine. She'll be okay. We just got done putting a set of headers and a full stainless works exhaust system on this truck with cats, and we're going to see what she puts down, and we're going to modify and adjust fuel as need be in order to see if we can pick up some horsepower along the way, and go from there. But there's the front of her right there, guys. She's a big beast. She barely fits on the lift there. Barely fits on the lift. And here's the main reason why we're only going to be doing second gear pulls with this big giant tire and this lifted truck. And that's that guy right there. Nice long drive shaft, guys. They are notorious for breaking and destroying everything. And we don't want that. We don't want this thing to break. So mainly trucks, a lot of times because of the long drive shaft, their limiters are set at 99 miles an hour. The manufacturer doesn't want you going over 100 miles an hour technically, because it is extremely unsafe to run a big truck with a long drive shaft at such a steep angle above 100 miles an hour, or even close to 100 miles an hour. So whenever I dyno a Chevy truck, a Ford truck, a Dodge truck, I always dyno in second gear. It gives me enough information to make the right adjustments in the tune, but the numbers ain't gonna be exactly exact. But like I said, you know, for the safety of this is how we do it. And plus, I don't want to break anything. So breaking things will be bad. So that was the first pull. Let's go see what she put down. She is running a little lean right when we got into it, which I'm not too concerned about, but we can definitely adjust that. So we only went up to 5,500 RPM, and it looked like it's only making power to 51. So we definitely don't need to go past 5 grand on this sucker. But it put down 288, 332 foot-pounds of torque. And as you can see, a little lean here when we start off, probably because of the headers. We're going to try to dip that down and richen that up, maybe pick up some more torque. But about 4,500, she goes pretty good. She's not too bad up at 4,500, 5 grand, 13.2, 13.0s. It's not too terribly bad. But this here, we're going to try to, oh God, I did it again, just like in the last video. I'm going to try to lean this out or richen this up a little bit for you guys and see if we can pick up some more torque. I don't foresee us picking up any more horsepower on this tune, but this might just be what it makes now. It would have been nice to put this on the dyno before we did the headers to get a base number, but we didn't do that. So we're just in the process of tuning it at this point and making sure air fuel stays where it needs to stay. And she sounds good. As per the video you guys seen, she sounds good. But it's going to be quick second gear pulls, and this is why you do trucks like that. Keith at Keith's Pit Stop, he's the one that taught me about that. He basically said you don't dyno trucks in anything but second gear, and you're already taking a chance by doing that because of how long the drive shaft was. So he basically, you know, helped me out with all that learning ability and shit. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to fix some things, do some extra tuning, and make another pass. What's that say? 320 horsepower? What's fucking torque, buddy?
237.
That fucking sucks. Wait, you sure that was torque 237?
Yeah. You could maybe take the torque from before.
I can't. We can't take the torque from before, bud. We can't take that.
Copy and paste that in. And boom, you got
Oh, this thing's a mess.
the 321.
These things are so hard to tune or to dyno, and it's getting hot, so we gotta let it cool down. We don't have a fan in front of it, but we finally got a third gear pull out of it, up to 95 miles an hour, which is exactly what I needed. So we just did a pass, and it made what? Horsepower. 323. And 3 what?
374.
374 torque. But keep in mind that was in third gear. We finally got this thing to work. As you can see, we were having issues with getting this thing to, like, we had to rev it up to like $3 grand to get it to actually like hit in third gear and not downshift. These things are a pain in the butt, but we got it. So air fuel's looking freaking good. We had like 1 degree of spark knock, which we're going to take 1 more degree of timing out of the system, and we should be good. We shouldn't see any issues then at that point. We might lose a little bit of horsepower, but that's okay. I'm cool with that. What was my max timing at? Yeah, 10 degrees, 13 degrees. Yeah, it's having. All right, so we're gonna fix that. We're gonna do 1 more pass. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1000. You gotta wait 10 seconds. It says turn ignition off. Wait 10 seconds. Turn ignition on. Click OK. Okay. For Golden Corral, we're gonna do 1 more pass. Hopefully this is a good pass and we can be done with this thing finally. Right, Connor?
Yep.
Now you go into eco mode. That's a good pass. What do you think we got?
330.
Hold on, let me see something before we. 330?
More?
Not more, dude. Oh my god. 316, we did. What was the torque?
375.
Oh, we made a little bit more torque. Look, no, we said 377 before, right?
No, 374.
374. So what was it, 375?
Yeah.
Okay, so we made a little bit more torque, a little bit more horsepower. So we lost some horsepower, but you got to be safe. I'd rather be safe than sorry. All right, guys, there's the dyno sheet. Now, keep in mind, this is a third gear pass. Air fuel does dip a little rich, but it's not making any more power past 5 grand anyways. You know what I mean? So that's okay. It's making its power right here, right up there. So that's not too shabby. That's not too shabby for a truck with big tires on it. Huge freaking tires right here. These Dodges, they're a monster to try to control. And we're not tuning the transmission on this, guys, by the way. So I wasn't able to get in. I know you probably, somebody's out there is going to be like, just go into the transmission and lock it in gear. And I'm like, I would, but we're not tuning the transmission on this. We're only tuning the engine, and that's it. So that's one of the reasons why we couldn't lock out the gear, and I kind of had to just figure it out. So yeah, so there you go, guys. We're gonna get this thing off the dyno and print out this dyno sheet and say goodbye. All right, guys, that's the end of the YouTube video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed seeing that Dodge on the dyno, making some power numbers after the header install that we did here. I think it turned out really, really awesome. And if you guys are interested in any dyno tuning, please do me a favor and contact Gentek Performance here in Reading, Pennsylvania. We'll get you set up, tuned, and on the road running horsepower and torque like you would not believe. But other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Links in the description below. Go check them all out down there, and have a nice day. I know, you probably waited for me to do deuces, right? Deuces.